James Cameron teases Avatar 3, 4, and 5. Do you know a Canadian filmmaker by the name of James Francis Cameron? Some of you might, some might not. He is regarded as one of the most inventive filmmakers in the business and a key character in the post-New Hollywood era. He frequently uses cutting-edge technologies to push the limits of what cinema is capable of. He first gained fame for writing and directing The Terminator in 1984, and he went on to find success with Aliens 1986, The Abyss 1989, Terminator 2 Judgment Day 1991, and the action comedy True Lies 1994. He co-wrote and directed Titanic 1997 and Avatar 2009, the latter of which won him Academy Awards for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Film Editing. His films have won numerous other awards from the industry, and the Library of Congress has chosen 2 of them for preservation in the National Film Registry. Avatar: The Way of Water, which James Cameron directed, seems to have no plans to end. The blue-skinned inhabitants of Pandora returned to amuse the audience, and they did so in style. The Sully family traveled to the planet's coast this time because they encountered the primitive Metkians people there. Cameron recently bragged about the movie's success and shared his hope for the franchise's future in an interview. For those who are unaware, James Cameron's Avatar was released in 2009, and more than 10 years after the original film's release, the director at last gave the public its sequel, which is even more expensive than the first. The movie's worldwide box office receipts have reportedly surpassed the $1.5 billion mark. The recent episode of Who's Talking to Chris Wallace on HBO Max featured James Cameron and discussed the significant box office achievement made by Avatar: The Way of Water. He added on the show, "It looks like just with the momentum that the film has now, it will easily pass our break even in the next few days, so it looks like I can't wiggle out of this. I'm going to have to do these other sequels." James Cameron stated when discussing his future ideas for the Avatar film series, "I know what I'm going to be doing the next 6 or 7 years. The point is, we're going to be okay. I'm sure that we'll have a discussion soon with the top folks at Disney about the game plan going forward for Avatar 3, which is already in the can. We've already captured and photographed the whole film, so we're in extended post-production to do all that CG magic. And then Avatar 4 and 5 are both written. We even have some of 4 in the can. We've begun a franchise at this point. We've begun a saga that can now play out over multiple films. The movie's authors have hinted at the real brilliance of the plot that will emerge in James Cameron's follow-ups to Avatar: The Way of Water. The massively successful follow-up to the 2009 film Avatar, which was released on December 16, 2022, has made well over $1 billion at the box office and is expected to win some of this year's most prestigious awards. This shows that director James Cameron is having success with the Avatar franchise, which he has been expanding ever since its inception. The success of the franchise may be attributed, in large part, to director James Cameron's amazing, inventive use of cutting-edge motion capture technology and computer-generated imagery, CGI, which adds to the sense of realism in the colorful world of Pandora and the native Na'vi people. The creators of Avatar: The Way of Water, Rick Java and Amanda Silver, hinted at a significant expansion of Pandora in a Variety interview. Avatar 3, Avatar 4, and Avatar 5 are expected to come out in a projected 2-year interval. The Sully family would eventually find themselves in a scenario that you couldn't predict, according to Java and Silver, who added that you can't even imagine what they are in terms of the clans and worlds the Sully family would encounter on Pandora. This not only fuels a great deal of anticipation for the franchise's future, but it also affirms Cameron's real intention with the Avatar movies. In Avatar, the Na'vi people's home planet, Pandora, was first introduced. In Avatar: The Way of Water, Pandora underwent more colonization as a result of resource exploitation by humans. Avatar: The Way of Water improved on this tenfold, expanding the world of Pandora by introducing the Metkaina, a reef clan of Na'vi, and the oceans of Pandora. The original Avatar film featured the forests of Pandora with some stunning visual effects thanks to significant advancements in CGI technology. Currently, Java and Silver's comments seem to demonstrate that the expansion of Pandora is the main focus of James Cameron's Avatar movie. For Avatar 3, additional clans have been teased, and Java and Silver indicated that new environments and animals will be featured in the subsequent films. While many presume that the Avatar sequels will continue to center on Jake Sully and his family, it appears that Cameron is truly focused on Pandora, as he will continue to develop world-building techniques and the breathtaking visuals that go along with it. This could serve to strengthen the plot lines of the next sequels and is a really interesting idea. Some people have criticized Avatar: The Way of Water for having a plot that is relatively lacking because the main focus of the narrative centers around the new hybrid avatar, Quaritch, who is out for vengeance against Jake and his family. Nevertheless, plot holes in The Way of Water don't appear to have had an impact on the movie's success because scripts for the sequels have already hinted at certain significant events taking place. The incredible universe that Pandora has built, however, has easily made up for any flaws in the narratives or characters. By providing the spectator with somebody to root for and highlighting the relationship between the Na'vi and their environment, the Sully family drama serves as a discussion point that highlights the fantastical new world that Cameron has built. The success of the Avatar franchise will only increase if this is expanded upon in the next sequels. A new, stunning region of Pandora was presented in Avatar: The Way of Water, and the follow-up films will undoubtedly continue this pattern. Still not satisfied? All you need to do is to follow up by clicking the sub button and pressing the bell icon, so you don't miss any update on Avatar. And this does not end here. We bring you the latest and most genuine info related to the film industry, so stay connected.